There's so much drama going on right now. Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Dustin and I'm back with another video. This actually was not planned. I did not plan on posting a video today because I have a lot of things that I need to do, and I've had everything going on with the rewired soul or whatever. If you guys are not aware of what happened, I actually have a video response that I uploaded in response to the rewired soul yesterday if you want to go check that out. I do want to say thank you to each and every one of you that have commented support, tweeted support, and everything like that. That means the absolute world to me because, like, that guy really came out of left field. However, that is not the topic of this video. This is actually going to be about Tana. Now, I have not talked about Tana here on this channel in quite some time now, but as you guys know, Tana does attend events and things like that. She was recently at Playlist Live, and there was this girl named Kens, I'm assuming her name is Kenzie, but we're gonna call her Kens for the sake of her tweets, who actually met up with Tana, and Tana agreed to allow her to do her makeup. See, the thing with this is, everybody knows that Tana is a flake, so nothing good was going to come of it, right? So, me and T-Spill were talking about this last night, and Tana has just been very problematic. So allegedly, Tana agreed to allow this girl Kens to do her makeup or whatever, and I'm gonna get into the tweets in a minute, but eventually Tana ended up ghosting this girl. Now, Tana did address this, and we'll get into those tweets as well. I'm going to be reading them for you guys that actually do not want to read. I've been seeing the comments. I get it. You guys don't want to read all the time, so this is gonna be me reading to you. So let's just jump right into it. So as you can see here, this girl has actually done Loey Bug's makeup. If you guys don't know who Loey Lane is, I love her so much. She's always so supportive of me. I know that she watches my videos, so here's your little shout out, Loey. I love you so much, girl. Thank you for being so supportive. But Ken's done her makeup, and somehow she ended up getting connected with Tana because she was at Playlist, and she was supposed to do her makeup as well. We all know Tana's track record. Tana is not somebody that is ever really reliable in any sense of the word. This girl never makes it to any appointment on time. If you guys remember, she actually stood up Shannon Rose. Shannon Rose waited up to the middle of the night to see if Tana was actually going to come do her makeup with her. She eventually flaked. It never happened. I know that Shannon Rose was actually really pissed. You guys may also remember that Tana actually stood up Jeffrey. Jeffrey was supposed to do a collab with Tana, and she ended up like never showing up, I think. So Tana has a known, proven track record of poor time management and really just honestly, in my opinion, not caring about other people's time and just taking her own time to just do whatever she wants to do. Tana marches to the beat of her own drum, and to me, in my opinion, it seems like she just does not care about the time that others have allotted for certain things, which is really rude. There's a lot of things that are rude, but when someone says, hey, you could do this for me, we'll meet up, we could do this, and then you just flake on them, that is absolutely gross. Like, that is like one of the rudest things, if not the rudest thing that you could possibly do to someone. So around 2:40 p.m. yesterday, Ken started tweeting out saying, Tana Mojo, let me know about the plan for tonight, and Tana just blew it off. She never responded. There was no responses until way later that we'll get into. So again, at 7:49 p.m., Ken's tweeted out and said, I feel like such a bother. I don't want to go home tomorrow regretting I didn't try hard enough to make it happen. Anxiety. Now, I know that some people are going to say that this girl is just thirsty, that she really wanted to meet Tana at all costs just to hang out with her. Tana does have a lot of fans, and Tana does seem to have this relationship with her fans. I don't understand it. She seems like she really cares about them, but then she does things like this that shows that she really may not. But Ken's definitely made it a point to show Tana that, hey, I'm serious about this. I really want to do your makeup. I really want to hang out with you. You told me that we could do this. I'm really counting on you. And I am one of those people, if you tell me that we're going to do something, if you tell me that we're going to meet up and you tell me that we're going to hang out, I look forward to that. And I can only imagine how this girl felt when Tana didn't reply to her tweets, Tana didn't acknowledge her, Tana just did not pay her any attention at all. So here's where I'm assuming that Ken's got really just fed up with the situation and she was completely over it. At 10 p.m. she tweeted out and said, my time is just as valuable as yours, Tana Mojo. And a lot of people started chiming in about this. Like I just said, if I make plans with someone and we say we're going to hang out and we're going to do this, especially like if it was like someone that I really looked up to, or if it was somebody famous, I can kind of understand not really getting my hopes up about it, because being a fan of Tana Mojo, you should already know that Tana's time management and her care for others is just not there. She just does not care, obviously. But this girl really put stock into what Tana was saying, and a lot of people started chiming in about this. You're not even going to believe what time it was when Tana actually replied to Ken's tweet about her time being valuable, saying, I know. That's why I never committed to specific times, so that I wouldn't be unreliable or not value your time. I love you far too much to do that. Just messaged you. The last thing I want you to think is I don't value your time, because I do. And that's why I talked to you about all the stuff I did. Tana replied with this tweet at 1 o'clock in the morning. at 1 o'clock in the morning when this girl originally tweeted at her at 10 p.m. Now, we're going to get into the tweets here in just a minute where people were replying to Tana, but I just want to show you this Instagram story that came out right around the time that Tana tweeted this, because Tana is going to end up saying that she was in meetings and things like that, but this Instagram story says otherwise. Here, just check it out.
Are you talking about me? I'll put you in a tree. I'll leave you up. Honestly, fuck you.
Now, given that Kenz's last tweet to Tana was at 10 p.m. saying that her time is just as valuable as Tana's, if you look at the timestamp where I screen recorded this, and everything is by time zone, so this is correct, I recorded this at 12:34, okay? And that was 2 hours ago. So that would have put Tana putting this on her Instagram story just 34 minutes after this girl, Kenz, actually tweeted at her about her time being just important as Tana's. And Tana is just seen here, I guess, on some kind of like party bus, hanging out with her friends. I don't know who any of these goofballs are, but to me this is just like a direct slap in the face. Like, that's so like messed up for Tana to do. I do want to give you both sides before I give you my opinion and read a few tweets, but Tana is seen on video saying that she did not want to set a time for this because she didn't want to set an unrealistic expectation. We all know that Tana is busy, but I honestly feel like this girl thought that Tana was like really serious about this and that she was really going to follow through with what she said. And I feel like Tana may be using this as a way to maybe weasel her way out of this, because ultimately maybe she did not want this girl to do her makeup. And honestly, she replied to this girl, and who would want their makeup done at 1 o'clock in the morning anyway? I mean, you're just gonna go home or go to your hotel room and go to sleep. So here's a video of Tana actually saying that she did not set a specific time for a certain reason.
On Twitter, on the timeline, anything ever, like DMs everywhere. Yeah, you're so. Wait, no, I'm not. I just didn't want to. I didn't know what I was doing yet. So I didn't want to like schedule something with you.
Now, I know that I've jumped around quite a bit in this video, but I wanted to give you the full background story of Kenz's side as well as Tana's. Now we're going to get into the tweets where Tana actually responded to Kenz, and people started responding to Tana, and Tana actually started defending herself and saying a whole bunch of stuff. So someone named Daniel responded to Tana and said, "Didn't you say 6 though?" Tana responded and said no. Haley told her at the meet and greet that she'd text her around a time I might have free time and wasn't stressed out, so was letting her know that around 6 I might have time, but I didn't end up having time. Again, I never committed to a time to avoid this and explained that to Kenz. Logan responded to Tana and said, "I love you so much, but please text people to cancel. You can imagine the pain she had when you didn't show." Tana responded to Logan and said, "I never didn't show for a time," and told her that when I knew I didn't have time, I would cancel if I had to, but didn't want it to get to that. But I love her, but I've still been trying to free up time and figure out shit. I've just been so stressed, I still wanted to figure it out. Kenz responded and said, "Can you just DM me back on Insta?" And Tana said, "Yes, I want this to be between us anyway, because at the end of the day, there's so much that you know that no one else does, and I don't want to try to make everyone understand when only you not being upset is what matters to me." Someone named Jake actually responded and said, "I'm so confused how you can really expect someone to come meet you personally when they have so many other people that love them too, LOL. What makes you more special than other fans? People need to understand that creators have more important obligations than a selfie." Leela responded to Jake and said, "She literally asked Kenz to do her makeup and then stood her up for 6 hours with zero communication. How much time does it take to say that you can't make it? 2 seconds. Tana responded to Leela and said, "That is not at all what happened, and so many details that haven't been said, but Kenz and I know this is one big communication and are discussing it together now properly." With all of that said, I do want to say that Tana did kind of make it obvious that she did not really want a solid plan because she did not know her schedule, and this girl Kenz did continue to tweet at her. However, from a standpoint as a fan, I do understand why this girl would feel the way that she did if Tana did in fact personally ask her to do her makeup. It literally would have only taken Tana maybe at most 1 minute to respond to at least one of these tweets, message her in DMs, and let her know that, hey, this is not going to work out. Maybe we can meet up some other time. Maybe we could do this another place, another time, another convention, or something to that effect. Tana did, in my opinion, kind of string this along under the guise that she didn't really set a concrete plan with this girl Ken's, but it wasn't fair to her as a fan. It wasn't fair to her, in my opinion, at all. I think that this is a learning lesson for both of them. I know that they're both probably really young, but unless someone sets something in stone, don't depend on it. I know it's not fair, and it's very easy to get your hopes up in a situation like this. I've been in many situations like this myself, so I completely relate to this girl Ken's, but Tana does have a track record of not keeping plans with people and ghosting people on the fly. Like I said, look at what she did to Jeffree Star, look what she did to Shannon Rose, and Tana wasn't even doing events at that time. So if you mix that in and couple it with Tana being at Playlist, you know this girl is going to be busy. At the end of the day, Tana should have just simply sent her a message and said, hey sis, I can't do this. I'm really sorry. I know that you got your hopes up and I really wanted to chill with you, but it's just not going to work out. But you guys, I want to know what you think about all this down below. What do you think about Tana doing this? Do you think that Tana's in the wrong? Do you think that Ken's is in the wrong? I would really like to know your opinions on this. As always, let me know what you think and I will see you all on my next video. Bye guys.